So, yay. I think yes. Say hello. Hello. Hello, Tiffy. How are you, darling?
I am well. How are you?
Good. You're looking refreshed and you're looking beautiful, actually, as
Oh,
always.
you're so sweet. You too, darling.
Thank you. You know
Decided
how
to just take
sometimes,
it easy today, so
yeah,
must be
good.
showing.
Yeah, I had that take it easy feel today. So, and when you have that take it easy feel, you really do need to take it easy. Hi, Christine. How are you, darling? Hey, Melinda Ann McMahon. Let's know where you're streaming from. How is everybody feeling? Are you feeling like a stressed out, busy mum? Or are you feeling like cool, calm, and collected? Hey, Nettie. Woohoo! I saw Nettie in person. Did I send you that photo?
I don't think you did. That sounds like something I would remember.
Ah, well, I better show you. We were in the flesh.
Oh, so
We were,
beautiful.
we were in the flesh together.
That's so lovely.
Portsmouth in the house. Yay. That's the UK. Not bad, very emotional. All right. So we've got Christine. So, yeah, well, if you are stressed out, you've got to take a break and debrief. What oil would you debrief with if you were a stressed out mama or a stressed
My
out person in
first
general?
oil is always Valor for myself.
Yes.
Um, and I do love to keep stress away or peace and calming, diffusing in one of the main areas. I've got two large areas, so I like to put that in one of them.
Nice. And do your family enjoy the oils?
I think so.
Complaints?
Put it on before bedtime. They seem to go down a little bit easier and stuff
Yes.
like that. I've definitely managed to convince them to use them a lot more over the time, which is exciting.
Uh, and do they look forward to that? Oh, mum's going to put oils on. Is that part of your nightly ritual?
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes they'll even, they've got their own little opinions about them. So I'll start using oils in my daughter's room. She's got a diffuser in there, and sometimes she'll be like, "Oh, I've decided that I'm allergic." She says to that one. We need to use a different one.
Different diffuser. Well, I just put the little puppy in my order today, and I'm going to.
So cute.
My granddaughter said, "I want that little puppy." You guys, if you haven't got diffusers or if you want something for Christmas, after the show, get in contact with us because we've got some beautiful things for Christmas. And they told us that we've got to have our orders in ASAP if we want them by Christmas. So
We
I'm
all know
pretty
how that
excited.
postage can be.
Well, they're just trying to say we can't guarantee that they'll get there in time. So Christine, what's going on? You're very emotional. Let's know if you feel like talking about your emotional things that are going on. Hi, Renee Moore, Teresa. We've got lots of people tonight. Renee from Tamworth, awesome. Michelle Bates, oh, you weren't very well yesterday. That's no good. Shawana Skinner and Louise Harriet. We have a couple of people from the UK and Jeanette Marie, best day ever getting a hi from Kay Hamilton. You have lots of good best days without me, darling. I have
So
one day a
funny.
day, says Melinda Ann. Beautiful. And Donna Stevens. Well, we've got some new faces here tonight. And we've got California in the house. USA, and how are you going over there? Things cooling down for you people? And we've
Oh,
got
it is
Texas in the
too.
house. That's fantastic. So welcome to tonight's get together. And we are going to be talking about essential oils. We're going to be talking about keeping yourself, your vibrations high so that you can cope with the stress of life. And we all know that we all need to self nurture. I had an interview with a beautiful lady today, actually. And yeah, she works with people to help, move them through their emotions. And we talked oils. She loves oils as well, and we didn't know we didn't know each other before we jumped on, but we got on really well, and it was really nice talking to her. And she's working with men, which is fantastic. because I'm saying, yeah, we've got to bring the men with us. So let's know
Absolutely.
in the comments, how many of you got men in your life that, you feel like you want to give them a big push or shove or something, or
It's funny that you mentioned that because recently I've been doing a little bit of being the light, I guess you'd say, over on TikTok with a certain family over there, and it's I've noticed like a really big uprising of these men stepping into their masculine and their feminine power and really saying goodbye to like these constructs that have been put on by society's standards, and it's honestly it's empowering just to just see this. And that's not just to say it's only happening for men, because it's happening for women as well. It's just, I think there's been a particularly large uprising in that energy recently, which is just inspiring.
yeah, absolutely. So I was actually listening to an interview the other day about men, um, and how I'm just trying to think where that was, and not that that matters, but how men are supposed to be protective and nurturing of the woman. And, you know, I think men have been hijacked a little bit to be too soft and overly feminine, perhaps. I mean, I think they've got to embrace their feminine, but they've got to embrace their role as a male, which is the protector and the carer. And the feminine energy is the nurturing and the softness. So, that's sort of our strength, and some of us need to nurture that, and I think we all do need to nurture that throughout our time. So how many of you here are feeling that you are not resonating with the best version of who you are? And that's really what our conversations are about, and it's about bringing that change in. And Tiffy and I love using intention, and we love using essential oils, because essential oils is it's like the icing on the cake with the candle and the sparklers. And, it takes us to another level. And that's what we are
It's
always
really like
working.
having a cheat code for whatever it is you're trying to work through when you sort of embrace, like when you're trying to set an intention in, you can grab a matching oil or, just set an intention with that oil. And the wonderful thing about that is when you smell it, it goes straight into your system, and your decision making doesn't have anything to do with it. It just affects you. So you're taken away from any set standards of what you think might should or shouldn't happen, and it just sort of happens for you instead.
Absolutely. Yes. So, Christine, I've been like it since my birthday. Don't know if it's missing my hubby or my hormones. Maybe, Christine, it could be a little bit of both. And greetings, Perla. Lovely for you to hop in and say greetings. That's beautiful. So, Melinda Ann McMahon, you've got a me, and I'm not quite sure what the me, because we chatter away and ask questions, and I'm never quite sure what the me means. So you can let us know. And we have a Facebook user. I can't see who that is. Whoever came on with it could well be Zita with all her lovely yellow. She usually sends a yellow heart. So welcome to tonight. We are doing our best to ride the wave of life like everybody else is, and making sure that we are listening to our inner voice. So if anyone has some questions, let them know. Oh, was that you, Zeet, just before? We can see that your name's there now. So thanks for joining. Let's know who's got some questions. What do you do in the rush of life when, your kids are demanding, and when you don't know how you're going to cope? Have you got strategies? Have you got something to fall back on? And something that came up tonight was how important it is for us to nurture ourselves. And it really didn't take, it really took me until after my children were grown up and left home to really get a grip on that. I uh, really was just sort of for many years just shuffling around, bouncing from which child wanted me, because I had 4 kids, single mum, which child wanted me next. And I realized that I was like a yacht on the ocean with no rudder and no sails. And I was just sort of sitting there and, riding around, bumping all over the place. And I discovered that I had to set my sails. I had to put the rudder down. I had to put your sails up so that you can capture what it is you need for that momentum forward.
It's funny how you get sort of you let yourself get washed into those sorts of little patterns. Actually, I remember a while ago I was at a friend's house and I'd actually said to my daughter, I'm actually a little bit overwhelmed right now, and you're actually going to have to give me a minute before I can help you. And my friend was like, you can't say that, and I was like, hang on a second, it's my job to teach her exactly this, isn't it? Like, it's okay for you to tell your children that you need a minute. And she was blown away by the fact. So, that was
Yeah,
helpful information for her at the time. So it's
absolutely.
okay. It's not just okay. It's absolutely crucial to
Yeah,
be
well,
taking
and
that
it's
time for yourself when necessary. And
that
that doesn't mean you're neglecting any of your duties. That's actually, helpful towards them.
ah, well, it's knowing what you need, isn't it? Knowing your needs and going, well, what am I going to do about this? So I had a situation where someone taught me how to say, right, I'm off for an hour. Just give me an hour. And the kids were old enough to entertain themselves. Give me an hour to just have a
Mhm.
moment on my own. And that was really life changing for me. And I didn't have oils when I had my, not like I do now. I just had about 3 oils, and you just got them out if they cut themselves or if they had a headache or something like that. So Perla Aura says, in times of stress, I turn water, bath, shower, turn to water, bath, shower, ocean, etc. Absolutely. So for me, it's like, even if I come home, if I've gone to work or I've gone out for the day in town or something, and I come back, I just have to hop under the shower and just kind of wash that energy away. So
I
water is a
call
good,
them stress showers.
yeah. Oh, we've got somebody else. Lovely Joy Christina Wright in the comments. Beautiful. Welcome. And you're from Philadelphia. So lovely. We've got people from all around the world. So this is one of the things I will do if I need a bit of a reboot. I've got some oils in here in a little spray, and I will just even move that around my aura. And you know, wow, you just feel like, whoa, you come alive. So, Perla, children understand when you tell them you're not well, upset, etc. I did it often. Absolutely. And doesn't that then mean that we are becoming an example for our children, and showing them that, we have boundaries and they too can have boundaries. And, there are times I always or often talk about learning the word no from my children, because they actually are very good at saying, no, I don't want to. Do you want to come for a walk to the beach? No, I don't want to. There's no emotional attachment very often. It's just, no, I don't. Or, oh, would you like to help me with the dishes? No. And you go, well, oh my gosh, really? And
Yeah.
and I kind of go, oh, where does that come from? Even my grandchildren, I'm sure if my nana asked me to do things, I probably would have just gone and done it. I don't really know. I don't remember about that, but it is that thing of, we've got to ask. We've got to. And today I even touched on, I was brought up, little girls, those who ask don't get, and that was a mantra in my house that I had running in my head. And still, at times, I don't find it easy to ask for help. I'm pretty independent and I'm pretty capable. But, people like to help. People like to support other people. So, okay. And that's why Tiffy and I are here tonight, to give you some lovely support. So we've got Jacqueline Antrobus, lovely souls, sending much love to you both. Thank you very much. That's beautiful. That's an Aussie flag there. So we've got a few Aussies here. Now, Melinda Ann McMahon, are you still here? How true is brought up with manners too? Well, manners are great, but these days kids are, oh gosh, if I do relief teaching these days, and I only say, just book me ahead of time. So I've got, my energy up and running. I don't do any more early morning. Yes, I've got to get out of the bed and face that world anymore. But the kids these days, they're the same. If they, could you pick that piece of paper up, please? And they just look at you as if you're stupid. Not all of them, but some of them. And it's like, what? What
I
is going?
didn't put that there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. I didn't put that there. Or no, that's not mine. But what I do now is I'll say, I'm a step ahead of you. I know that that under your desk isn't yours, but it's in your area. I don't know whose it is. Can you pick it up, please?
I
And be
also do the, I'll acknowledge, I know that you didn't make this mess here, but I actually need a little bit of help, and I would be super appreciative and
yes.
grateful if you could just do
Oh, isn't that
X, Y,
beautiful?
and or Z.
Yes, yeah, and Z and whatever. Absolutely. Okay, Melinda McMahon, are you still in the house? So, for those who are joining us for the first time, a big hearty welcome. Tiff and I come on every Thursday night, and we love to talk about our essential oils because that's what keeps our motors running. And we want to spread the joy of the value of using essential oils for yourself and for your children. I know lots of people use oils so that their kids can self-monitor if they're stressed or in overload, overwhelm, um, or if they need calming down, putting children to bed. So tonight we've been talking about the stress of mamas and what is going on. So Oni will still be here. Christine, let's know if you want a message. Are you here, Nettie? We would sorry, I've got a bit distracted with the comments. That's me. That's Zeta. Yeah, cool. I thought it was you, Zeta. I need help is a good start to have children do something. Good on you, Perla. And children actually like to be helpful. So let's start with Nettie. And I'm here. Let's give Nettie a go because Nettie is one of those people that is always giving out to other people. And
Should I pull blends or singles?
oh,
Of course,
yes.
I've got
Have you
my
made
card
any
here.
extra cards? You can do pull whatever you like.
Not yet. A couple.
That's okay. A couple more. So I inspired Tiffy to start making her own cards, which is pretty exciting. So I'll pull mine out and see that the other day I used my crystal cards as well. So Nettie's cooking. What? She's cooking up a storm, Nettie. So whatever card you use, I'll go. Are you pulling one for?
Yeah, I've pulled a blend here.
Yes. Now who are we doing again? What name was
Nettie,
that?
was it?
Nettie. Yeah, Nettie. Yes. Here she goes. She's here. Woohoo!
Yay! So I've gotten the beautiful Awaken card for you, which is limitless potential, which is fantastic. Helps you take steps on whatever journey it is that you are taking and becoming aware of all the infinite possibilities that this journey is actually providing you. And it can help you dispel any boredness you might be or hopelessness and confusion you're feeling along the way. And help you really calm a reckless mind to gain clarity on your journey.
Yay. Nice. And welcome, Anne G. Davis. So we'll go with these beautiful crystal cards. Let's see what we've got. I know Nettie likes crystals. And it said, stop here for Miss Nettie, and it's chrysocolla. So chrysocolla is called the stone of communication, and I know Nettie is right all over that. This crystal is epic, not only for communication, but also for increased vision of the unseen. I wouldn't have thought you needed much more vision. You've got a lot of that already. It discharges all negative energies, making room for wisdom, truth, and optimism. It eases fear and worry into hope and helps aid mental tension, guilt, and phobias into faith. I am faith in action now. And your companion oils are cistus, frankincense, sandalwood, and rose. Now, I'm going to pull a third card for Nettie. I'll pull one of the singles. Let's see if we can find this is where you're headed. Usually the third card I pull is where you're headed. What is in store for you? So it's frankincense. So total clarification there on the oil that you can use. So it's going to help you feel protected if you're vulnerable. I am protected by the fragrance of love and light. So our beautiful frankincense oil that we absolutely adore. And yeah, there's some great stories about Gary Young going into the area where the frankincense is grown and what he did with it and how he learnt about it. And we even have a partner distillery with the people in Oman where our sacred frankincense comes from. And Gary's actually written a book called One Gift, and he takes you. He was an amazing person because he could write factual things, but this was a bit of a journey of him on the frankincense trail and learning about the frankincense and learning about the different qualities of frankincense. So it's so important that if you want to get that benefit you're looking for, you actually use a high quality oil, because if you don't, you're not going to get that benefit. And Tiffy's making the most of it by dousing herself, or what's the other word? Anointing herself with some oils and supporting her aura. So, yay, Nettie, you're a pleasure. All perfect and in alignment. Fantastic. Hey, Oni, I will probably put an order in for some oils early next year. Yay. I'm getting ahead of myself with my grandchild in March. Is that okay? Of course that's okay, Oni. I can't make anyone put an order in today, but we just want to inspire you. And so if you don't know what you want for Christmas and somebody's saying, what can I get you for Christmas? And you've been hanging out to get some of these beautiful oils, now is the time. We've got some great diffusers on special. We've got great Christmas things. We have so many things. Absolutely fantastic. So I look forward to supporting you with that, Oni. Oni's been coming on for a while. So we will work with Christine next. So usually what I do is I go through and read the comments, and Tiffy pulls out a card, and I'll pull out a couple of cards as well. So Christine Bosworth, what have we got now? If you feel your hormones are out of whack, we have some great oils to support hormonal balance and happiness, and make sure that you are eliminating toxins in your life that can disrupt your hormones. If you're going through changes, how many people are going through changes with their hormones and you really don't know what to do, don't know where to go? We have lots of great suggestions for that moody time of month. So we will go to Christine Bosworth. And if anyone here's got any questions or are curious about something, I put it in the columns and in the comments, and we will do our best to serve you well tonight. So we have Christine next.
Beautiful, Christine. I have pulled the lovely blend, Stress Away, which not only does exactly what it says, helps you unwind from the stresses that you are feeling, but it can also help you understand the source of where that stress is coming from. And that's where you can really begin to heal and grow through things that may be holding you back from really achieving that full, beautiful version of yourself.
Beautiful. And I have Tiger's Eye for you. So when I hold up these cards, you can kind of take a deep breath and tune into the energy of the crystals and get your, connection that way. And when we name an oil, you can be tuning into that. Stress Away's got lime in it. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. So seriously, these oils are, if you haven't got them in your life, you definitely need to get some. So, and even if you're in the UK or you're in the USA, our company is a worldwide company, so we can help get you set up with wholesale accounts all around the world, with in a lot of countries. So this crystal opens up wisdom for us with grace and with ease. It's very beneficial to grounding and to open us up to clear our focus. It brings balance and harmony into all things. Now, did you talk about confusion there? Is that what your
I don't think I mentioned the word, but it does actually, that's exactly what it helps with, any like confusion or anxiousness or nervous, mental or emotional stresses. So confusion.
Yeah, cool. So tiger's eye stimulates taking actions in things that have already been requiring attention. So if you are putting things off and you need some action, these here's some clues for you. And your decree is, I'm fully present. God energy acts through me now. So you may be a little bit disconnected with that, with your spirituality, Christine, and handing things over. Like, what is it? Let go, let God. And yes, you're obviously still grieving your husband, and that is always a tricky time, and forever, really, because grief doesn't necessarily leave us. We just learn how to handle it. And my father passed a few months ago, and this week I was thinking, gosh, I should ring Dad. And then I went, oh, actually, he's not here. So then what I do is just tune in to him. And you've got a direct line that way. You don't even have to pay Telstra for the phone call. So companion oils are cedarwood, thyme, oregano, and basil. So they're all oils that are going to give you, strength when you're feeling, a little bit vulnerable, and when you're feeling like you need some extra TLC. And yes, Seat, stress away is my favorite. Hashtag parent life. Ha ha. Yeah. I, yeah, absolutely. Yes. So life as a parent with oils can be made life simple. And for you, we have sage. So we've got the wise and the unknowing. So maybe, Christine, you're in this mindset of feeling like you don't know anything, but really you do. My heart and wisdom mind are one. So acknowledging that spiritual side of yourself is really important for you at the moment. Oni, we have you, and I have Angie G. Davis, Ange G. Davis next. So we will go with Oni first. You've had a lot going on, Oni, weddings, and I can't quite remember now, but I know you've got a lot happening in your life. Yep, I do that same, Kay, when I think I need to go and see my mum, but she's not here, but I see so many signs. Absolutely lovely. And hello, welcome, Nicole Dundon. I'll put your name down. So we're doing Oni, then Ange, and then Nicole.
Beautiful, Ani. I've pulled a lovely oil for you. It's gratitude. So that if you've got a lot going on, that sort of reminds you to stop and like smell the roses and really enjoy the things that are happening around you, and like just open your heart and to move through things with love. It can help you make sure that you're being grateful and content in the moment and not letting things pass you by. So if you're very busy and got lots of wonderful things happening around you, it could be a good little one to keep in your purse.
Absolutely. Yes, Ani. So, this one's stopped here on serpentine. This is a beautiful stone, and it's often found in Tasmania. It's often called the infinite stone, Ani. The stone aids in being fully present. It's a huge support for letting go and in forgiving others and ourselves. So to me, in the wisdom of the green, olive green represents feminine wisdom and feminine strength. So it's effective in transmuting anger and resentment while restoring balance and joy. It's very beneficial for pain relief, parasitic elimination, and sugar issues. This stone may assist with healing heart, lungs, and the regeneration of the cells. I forgive with ease, and your companion oils are palmarosa, cypress, frankincense, and coriander. And your next message, I love it. Zita's rounds all her beautiful friends up. So yeah, can you please share this out and let's get the word out there. So if any of you can share this to spread the word amongst other people out there in the world, you can do that. That would be much appreciated. So marjoram, soothe or anxious, I rest and restore. So a little bit of time for inner self-reflection, I think, for you, Oni. So that you can expand your beautifulness. And sometimes we just need to do that. don't we just need to give ourselves a little bit of time. Every time you talk, Tiffy, there's a male spirit who pops in behind you. Yay. I love that, Nettie. You should get you would be welcome to come on with the two of us one day. That'd be fun. Yeah. All right. Now, Perla, I will put your name down. We are working with Ange G. Davis. Ta-da! Let's know, Nettie, if you want to come in, join us one day. So, Ange, are you still here? I should probably ask, but you did comment just recently.
I was just looking for a profile so I could tune in a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
nice,
Yeah,
nice and colourful.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely, 100% we got from Nettie. Right, you're on.
Lovely. I've gotten a lovely, once again, oil, one of my favorites, the beautiful grounding card, which is about stability and clarity on your journey. So if you're feeling like you need a bit of balance in your life, or you're needing to ground yourself, perhaps something's a bit shocking or hard to swallow around you, grounding can be a very useful oil to help you just focus in on, why that's affecting you so much, and what lessons the things around you are needing to teach you. It can help you clear any procrastination and denial that you may be experiencing. And once again, it can help you just reach your higher self.
Ah, beautiful. So for you, I've got Roman chamomile. So that is for times where you might feel rigid and you want to become more relaxed. So breathing in, I soften my approach. Breathing out, I'm relaxed. So maybe going with the flow and doing that grounding. And when you're grounded and you feel secure, things don't knock you off your perch quite so much. And Melinda Ann, no, we didn't. I put a call out for you, so stay here. You are on the list. We will work with Nicole first, and then we will go for you. Ruby fascite. This is a beautiful stone, and it's a combination crystal that contains both the properties of passionate ruby and grounding fuchsite. So there you go, clarification. This stone contains small ruby crystals that have become merged with fuchsite. It's the marriage of passion and patience. And your decree is, I'm clear in all my purpose. And your companion oils are lime, lemon, vetiver, lemon, myrtle. So it's that uplifting tone that we're looking for you, feeling nurtured and complete. So I hope you can read between the lines of that. Sometimes words come out of our mouth. We don't necessarily know if we're right on the money or whatever. And that's why and I don't mean, money in the sense of, you got to pay us. But, we don't know necessarily. Like, it's always better if you book a one-to-one. So you can do that through my link. And I also offer clarity, complimentary clarity consultations as well. So if anyone is interested in some one-on-one with me, you're welcome. I also, offer colored readings where I draw your energy, and then I pick up through discussion with you, and we look and clear all those old patterns that are holding you back, and those patterns that stop you in your tracks or have you in a cocoon and not, stepping out into the world and doing all the beautiful work that you could be doing. So that's for you, Ange. And yes, come along to we have a group on Facebook. If you look at the screen, the name of it is Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. Ta-da. And if you would like to join our group, you just have to go and find the group. I'll send you a friend request so I can connect with you, and you're away. Put your email in so you can keep in contact with us and come and join the fun. Actually, next Monday night, no, will I do it in the night? You could take a vote. I don't know. I think I might do it in the mornings. I will go through this is my Christmas 12 days of Christmas surprise package in there. So it's full of oils and bits and pieces from Young Living, and I've got no idea. One of my friends the other day said to me, "What's in it?" And I said, "I don't know, because I'm going to open it online. I'm not going to peek. I want to be part of the surprise." So if you want to join in that fun, do come and join us in our Oil Wisdom group where we support each other. Now, Nicole, are you still here, darling? We'll come, and thank you, ladies. Awesome. So, yeah, connect with us and join the world of Young Living and us being all over our joy of Young Living. So one day someone said to me, "You're not supposed to be selling on here." And I'm going, "Well, I'm not selling. I'm just trying to encourage people." I got a bit stroppy because I went, "Well, I pay money to come on here. And where's the reciprocal? If you give out, you got to get back. Or if you get back, what you give out, you get back." So I'm only here because I want to encourage you to get the benefits from these beautiful oils that we do, or our beautiful community, of course. All right. So thanks, Ange. I hope your messages were made some sense to you. So now we're moving on to Nicole.
So beautiful, Nicole. I've pulled the lovely white Angelica for you. So this is to help you seal and protect your energy and just provide like a loving connection to your strength and your wholeness and just your higher self. It's really good for when you're doing healing work, or if you are a healer yourself and doing healing work on others. Can really help just once again seal and protect your energy and help elevate yourself to that next level.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And I have actually I have to try and I don't know this stone, but it's all around communication. It's called dumeteorite. Dumeteorite, I think. And it's the crystal of patience. So what's going on for you, Nicole? Do you need some patience? Is there something coming in for you? And you've kind of you want to take that step, but something's holding you back. So I speak my truth with grace and ease. I'm heard and understood. So it's around you having the ability to speak your mind, and that marries up with the white angelica, because when you feel protected and nurtured and safe, you will be in that situation where you can speak your mind. And actually in my interview today, I was talking to a lady and I said, it took me 2 years to tell myself that I could go on Facebook Live and do what I'm doing. I didn't just wake up and go, yes, right, I'm going to do this today. I made myself a little group. So I just did it in private. So little steps, and time for you to speak your mind and not be afraid of the outcome. And let's see if we can find another card with an oil that will support that. And it's cypress. So cypress is an oil to help get things moving. And here it is. It helps you feel supported when you're feeling challenged. Life supports me. So I wonder whether that resonates with you. I feel like maybe there is something that you are feeling led to do, and you're procrastinating and you're worried about whether you've got what it takes. Well, worry is not going to get you anywhere, but putting yourself out there. I've made so many friends through doing this, and I don't have all the answers. Tiffy doesn't have all the answers, but we are here because we want to support other people. We've created changes in our life, so we want to pass that on. And it's that somebody said earlier, give and take, and it is. It's that I've had lots of people support me over my life, and it's just great to be able to support others. So you've been feeling very challenged lately. Well, book yourself in a call, but don't book it in for tomorrow if you want, Nicole, if you want a one-on-one, if you're interested in looking at which oils are going to help you. kick you out of that energy into that, that put the start button on so that you can move on from those feelings of being challenged and stand in your personal power. It's really what it's all about. Thank you, Jacqueline. Let's know if you would like a reading. So we've got Perla. Are you? Yes, you will still be here. And then Melinda Ann, we will go to you next. So yes, if you grab my website link, you can book yourself a clarity consultation. And we do that on Zoom, or sometimes people jump on and we just do it on Messenger after the show. That's been done before.
Get a deep dive into it.
Diane Ridley. I'm from Tasmania, and the lovely Tiffy over here is from South Australia. Where are you from, Diane?
Perla, I have pulled inner child. Inner child is all about, not only nurturing that inner child that may or may not need some healing or just a little bit more of encouragement, but it's about stepping into your authentic self and really allowing that inner child to come out and bring play and happiness and sunshine back into your life, and return to the idea that everything is magical and everything is achievable and there's nothing that you're incapable of. That confidence, that extra boost, that extra cuddle you need whenever you need it. That's what inner child is.
Okay, and the stone for you is apophyllite, I think, maybe is how it's. Look at that beautiful color. It matches my branding colors. So this is around apo, which means off, and phylon, which means leaf. This leaf apart often comes apart and easily crumbles if exposed to sunlight or heat. This stone aids in lung and respiratory issues, breaks up the phlegm, supports our immune system. And your decree is, I am divine peace and ease now. Tangerine, lang lang, lavender, valerian. And I'm getting the sense when I think about what Tiffy's message is for you, is it's time for you to step up in out of that little child and step into the next phase of who you are, so that but do it with the courage and the confidence of a little child, so that you're not worried about what anybody else thinks of you. See you, Zeke,
Funny,
darling.
isn't it? Because when you think of what a child really is quite fearless. But when you look back on, you think if somebody's behaving like a child, they're being immature or scared, which is actually quite the opposite. Somewhere along the way, our adult brain managed to switch that sort of idea into timidness, I suppose.
Well, we worry about what everybody's going to think of us, don't we? We are they going to like us? What are they going to think? Am I good enough? Can I do it? All those crazy things that go in our head. And Perla, we've got rosemary oil. Now, rosemary oil is the one to help you remember who you truly are. And it's going to help you move out of any feelings of being stuck into being creative. I am the very essence of creation. So just remembering who you truly are and taking that not with a grain of salt, taking that and exploring that, so that you can step up, step out, and express your beauty and your inner power. Imagine a world.
A little bit like the Lion King, isn't it? When Mufasa came to Simba and said, "Remember who you are," and he stepped back into that childhood royalty, but with the grace and power of an adult, but the confidence of the young self, didn't he?
Exactly. Yes.
Get your lioness on, girl.
So Melinda Ann McMahon, you're up now, and thanks for letting us know. You had a phone call. We did put a call out for you earlier. So thanks for coming back. A child of love, joy, and delight. That's beautiful, Perla. Yes. And, when you go back into that innocence of the childhood and you become, that innocent, creative light of love and delight, other people, they warm to that energy. So, Melinda Ann, what's going on for you, darling?
Indeed, I have pulled release. A very emotionally a powerful blend. It helps you release any stored emotions, within the body, mind, spirit, and help you cleanse all of that and move forward through any kind of unbalanced emotions that need to be brought up to be worked through, and it helps you do so with ease.
Beautiful. And it smells stunning.
Oh, it does.
Absolutely. I love it.
I love anything that comes from our feelings collection, not just for the amazing aroma, but obviously they're all quite powerful blends individually and together. They're my favorite.
Yeah. So what Tiffy's talking about is a little collection called the Feelings Kit, and it's absolutely stunning. So for you, okay, for you, Melinda, selenite, time for purifying, cleansing, and this crystal is amazing to help you connect and stay in your truth and your I am consciousness. It is a key in activating and awakening dormant possibilities. So that goes with what we've been talking about tonight. It's a balancer, detoxifier of the biofield, and is best beneficial for sleep and mental clarity. I am truth, and I stand in my truth. I am present, and I stay. So, and I just got this word wand, the selenite wands that you could be using and, meditating with, or just aligning that energy with. And your companion oils are myrrh, orange, sage, and Palo Santo. So they're all the uplifting oils, the cleansing of the spirit, and bringing in joy and wonderment in those gorgeous oils. And beautiful, that knowing in the sage, the wisdom of the sage. Hey, Belinda. And tea tree is the other oil. So understanding or intolerant. Patience, tolerance, and genuine interest enhance my understanding. So I hope that makes some sense to you, Melinda. So we've got Diane. I'm a child sexual abuse survivor. My inner child seems to stop me from moving on. So I put barriers up to the opposite, sexualizing. How can I stop this and find happiness again? Great question. I'm going to handball that to Tiffy.
That is exactly what I reached for essential oils for when I reached out to Kay over a year ago now. I did just start sort of with the starter kit, but I went through the feelings kit that we just mentioned prior. And there is a particular little protocol that you can use. You put them on in order, and you sit and you meditate with yourself through it all. And by placing these particular oils in the right particular places on your body in order, it was an awakening. It took away a lot of the hard work. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough, honestly. I have complex PTSD. I was abused as a child and then fell into abusive relationships myself. And I had reached a point where, the therapy wasn't really helping anymore, and enough was enough. And honestly, without a doubt, these were the tool that helped me get through to that next stage and really step into my inner power.
Fantastic. I actually think maybe we should be offering some sort of a workshop on inner child, and encouraging
inner child work is so important. It's like I think everybody needs to have a look at it, even if they're not sure that they're holding trauma. It is something that needs to be stopped and at least considered. So many people grow, and can be quite a difficult process for many as well. But it's one of those crucial things, I think.
Yeah. And all bravo to you for speaking up and sharing your story, because you're already connecting with Tiffy, and Tiffy can say, I can relate to this. And we've also got Melinda who's saying, me too. So, the more we speak up and speak out and, tell our story, the braver we get. And,
The braver
we
others get as well. So
yes,
that's important.
right. So very good, beautiful. And I've got your name down. I think that was Jack. Was that? Oh, Diane Ridley. I will put your name down here. So we've got Jacqueline, and I'll put Diane, and then we have Luciano, Diane Ridley. So we actually also have a beautiful blend called Trauma Life, and actually we have, so that's good for trauma, but we also have one called Sara, Sara, which is okay, you too, isn't it? And I mean, uh, you would think in this day and age that things have changed and improved, but I've got my doubts. I think it still goes on. I'm a school teacher, and I just know that things are still going on, and my heart goes out to you all, because when you're young, that is terrible, and I've experienced some of this in my family, and had to work with family members around it as well. So the Sara, Sara, is called that for sexual and ritual abuse. So we have a specific oil that you can work with as well. But honestly, if you're really serious about doing that transformation, these oils just make it, so much easier. Sorry,
As we
Belinda.
mentioned earlier, because you're smelling them or you're putting them straight onto your body to be absorbed, they go past your decision making, so you don't have the chance to reject it. Like you're just going to do the healing.
Yeah, it makes it kind of, it's, what is it? It's like the icing on the cake, or or the oil on the rattly motor.
It's
It
like putting the
helps.
detergent on the slip slide.
And it just helps you, just supportive in that process. All right, what have we got for Jacqueline Antrobus?
Valor, beautiful oil.
Nice.
Valor is a great oil to meet you where you're at. So if you're having a moment, I would grab my Valor, and it will just help recenter you and like bring all those vibes, those frequencies back into alignment, so that you have the courage and the self-esteem to move forward. You've got the confidence, and it just allows you to that self-align and that self-regulation to really just come to you.
Beautiful. And here we have turquoise, the holy sacred stone, to benefit from the whole support of the immune system, EMFs, and your decree is, I am divine health now. I am God's eyes seeing clear now. And companion oils are Palo Santo, eucalyptus, clove, and lemon. So turquoise often presents when you are feeling persecuted and it's time for communication, to be well, see, I'm kind of coming to a standstill. So communication, there seems like there's a bit of a block there for you. And patchouli, peaceful or fragmented, peace flows through me. And patchouli is the oil to remind you to look after yourself and be nourished and feel that your preciousness, and your value, your worth. So let's hope that one is going to support you. So Diana, we have got you now. So I'm going to put this up here. I'll put the Sydney one. We know that you are grappling with some things. So let's see what we have for Diane.
I have pulled joy, so happiness, romance, togetherness. It helps you balance and let go and just sort of embrace the gratitude and loving energy to move forward with. Help you cleanse those negative energies so that you can have the confidence and realize that you have got the power that you need within to achieve your greatest greatness.
Okay, and I have desert rose, and if you listen to the words here, it's also referred to as sand rose, selenite rose, or gypsum rose. It's traditionally used as protection and to boost valor, strength, and courage. So, absolutely perfect. It also the decree is, I'm thriving victory now. So you will need lots and lots of nice self-nourishment and self-talk, and making sure that you are telling yourself you've got this. and make a decision. I always talk about draw a line in the sand. This was the old me, and this is the new me, and the new me is going to tackle things in a whole new way. You're welcome, Jacqueline. And one more card for you. And it's Basil, expressive or insecure. So I'm secure and self-expressive. So there's that confirmation, Diane, that affirming, beautiful things for yourself, and talking, using your communication. And so if anyone has only just jumped on, you can book in for a half an hour clarity consultation with me. Go to my website, which is on the screen, and you'll get a link from there, and or friend request me on Facebook, and we can sort out a time for us to chat. Or if you're going to go to my link, don't book in tomorrow. I don't think I've blocked it out, but I won't be home tomorrow. So Luciano, let's see what we've got for you.
So I'm onto my singles here, and we've got the beautiful orange, which is uplifting support, and it really helps just calm and relax you while opening up those higher senses to gain the confidence and the clarity to help face any apprehensiveness that is in front of you and achieve your higher self. Incredible for work when trying to open the third eye as well.
That's all right, Belinda, you're on the list, darling. So I've got myrtle for you, Luciano. Myrtle, illuminated or disheartened. Which of those resonates with you? I create beauty and hearts blossom. So myrtle's great. It's a tree oil, and it's great for that empowerment. Would I try and find true love? Well, my question would be, do you love yourself? That is my first question I would ask you, because I don't predict. That's not or Tiffy, we don't predict. We encourage you to become the best version of yourself, so that love will come your way and you will attract the right person and not the wrong person. So that inner work is so special. All right, so a card. Here we go. Oh, I pulled this one the other day for someone. It's beautiful. Pink Aurora Quartz. Now, to me, this is all around self-love. Speaks of innocence and purity. This crystal is key to remembering unconditional self-love and acceptance. So you've got a real clarification on that message. I am pure love, and so is my world. And the oils are tangerine, which is similar to the orange, spruce, myrrh, and jasmine. And jasmine is the oil of, smelling lovely, very beautiful messages there for you. And Belinda Jones. Let's see what we have for the lovely Belinda.
Peppermint. Peppermint is great for when you're needing a boost, when you're needing to help invigorate that mind, and bring regain passion and motivation to what it is you're doing. It's also helpful to do that in a calming way as well. So I like to use it to reinforce any other essential oils I've been using as well. I find it heightens clarity, and it really helps drive things home.
Yep, beautiful. And I've got neroli, choice or no choice. Which do you resonate with? I make my choices from the still point within. Neroli is a beautiful, just a gorgeous oil. It's a precious oil, really. So one of those top notes, and will help you to just feel peaceful within. And ammonite. So I flow with ease and grace. Feng Shui masters called ammonite the 7-color prosperity. I'm not holding it in the right place. Prosperity stone. So you can use it to attract health, prosperity, and success. I flow with grace and ease. And the companion oil is tsuga, myrtle, mountain savory, or Roman chamomile. So they are your messages, Belinda. So I hope that has resonated. I did give you yes too. I did. So thank you everyone for being with us, and I look forward to the friend requests we get from anyone who wants to connect with me. I'll where do I take this off? So make sure that you come and find us in our Essential Oil Wisdom group. Come every day next week, probably early in the morning. I will be going through the oils in my beautiful Christmas catalogue. Oh, well, Christmas, what are they called?
Advent.
Yeah, Advent calendar. So we've got 12 days. On the 12 days of Christmas, my true
love
love
that's
sent
in me.
me. So we're going to see what our true love is in that beautiful pouch. So thanks, beautiful Nettie. I was thinking you'd gone a bit too quiet for my liking. And
Me too.
yeah, Jacqueline, yeah, come and find us. Just find the group on Facebook, Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, or find me, Kay Hamilton. My name is I'm just Kay Hamilton. There is my profile pic. And you can come and join our beautiful oil tribe, where we share our love of oils, and I kind of post things about our farms and our company, because we have oils that are distilled in a way that not many other oil companies distill them. We make sure that their therapeutic value is intact, so that the compounds and the constituents that we're looking for in our oils are actually in the bottle of oil, and then they start working their beautiful miracles and magic. Hey, Chris Kelly, you will and please put it in your calendar. Come and join us next week. We've enjoyed tonight being with you, so thank you, everyone. From my heart to yours, go forth and prosper.
Have a great night, everyone.